Howdy y'all, Guy Love Automotive, and today we're talking about the importance of the MAP sensor on your 7.3 and your 6-liter. Now, earlier in another video y'all saw that I was repairing the injectors on this side, and some of you have already noticed that the MAP sensor is missing. That's because a mistake that I made was, instead of putting the MAP sensor in the valley so I can get this charger cooler pipe off and get the valve cover off, I instead just flopped it forward like this. It ended up right here, and then when I put everything back together, I said, okay, let me check and make sure everything's fine. Started the engine, and there went my MAP sensor. And then this broke. Right. So once this breaks, there is no fixing the MAP sensor. You have to replace it. Now, really quickly, I still managed to drive to the Ford dealer, so this tells you that the PCM will run at a default value the same way if you unplug the ICP sensor or the exhaust back pressure sensor on your 7.3. On your 6-liter, it'll disable your turbo. I was able to drive to the dealer. Now keep in mind, I didn't get there very fast. I could tell the truck was suffering on power. So you want to make sure and replace your MAP sensor, which I need a new bracket for because it ate the bracket too. Pretty sure it's somewhere in the fan. We're going to find out a little bit later on, but for now, this is the correct sensor for your 7.3. There we go. This is the correct Motorcraft part for your 7.3. Sorry, I had to take a sigh there. And this is going to cost anywhere between 130 to 150 bucks, depending on which dealer you come to. So always replaces Motorcraft parts. Aftermarket parts don't read the same way and won't run the same way. I found that out with the air intake temperature sensor in the Spider right there. Had an aftermarket one in there, and my truck ran like absolute garbage. The coolant temperature sensor, same thing applies. You see it right there? Right in there. Had the wrong one on there, and truck ran like absolute garbage. Replaced the coolant temperature sensor first. Truck ran awesome. Replaced that other sensor. Truck ran even better. So always use Motorcraft parts and sensors. Anyhow, so you now know that your truck will limp to the dealership or the parts store to get a new MAP sensor, but don't run it for long that way. Love y'all. God bless y'all. Have an awesome day.